Right. Good evening, everyone. So last class we have completed. Yesterday we have completed enum set, enum and set. And also I gave you the differences between the 4 set classes, has set, tree set and enum set. Any confusions? I shared video, last 2 videos I asked to watch. Did you? Written notes also? Yes. Any confusion? Are you understood at the table? Okay. Today we will try to understand hash map. Yeah, Deepak. Need any help? What? Tell me. Yeah, later you can join. Just focus on what I am explaining. Okay, listen. So now I wanted to store. So now I want to understand how to store a key, or how can we store a value mapping with a key. Last class I told, if I am storing my data like 7279 Hari, Naresh IT, Java, this is a text data which may be misunderstandable by the user. Now I want make the people to understand it properly. Each value I am mapping with a key. I am writing this is employee number equal to employee name equal to institute equal to and teachers equal to. Because the current data is not Naresh IT data, it is Harikrishna data. Generally keys are lowercase. Some people are using uppercase, some people are using lowercase, whatever, no problem. Okay. Now this is the index based format 0, 1, 2, 3. So index based format is not giving information to the user. I want key and value based format. In that case, I have to use what class? Hash map. So what is the problem with? Okay. No, I have to use hash table. What should I use? Hash table. Key. I want to store any type of key and I want to store any type of value. So if you want to store key value pair entry, then I have to use the class called what? Hash table. Okay, hash table ht equal to new hash table. Okay, now I want to display elements of this hash table. Elements are entries. Key and value pair is called what? Entry. HT. Control F11. Look at here. Sun Microsystem is copying us. Remember, we have displayed our table in a flower bracket. Index based elements I display in square bracket. Key value pair I display in flower bracket. So Sun Microsystem copy that. Okay, nice. Feeling undala, okay? That feeling is very important. Now I am adding the object ht.put. What is the method for adding? Put method. ht.put of. Now I want to store an object. What is that? Employee number with employee name 7279. Allowed or not? Yes. Control F11. Next, I want to store employee name equal to double quote Sari. Now tell me. Now the data, the entry employee name will be stored after employee number. Will it maintain insertion order? Will it maintain insertion order? No. Map is not indexed format, so it doesn't maintain insertion order. Sir, my database table maintain insertion order, sir. Database table is designed to maintain insertion order, but hash table doesn't create to maintain insertion order. Sir, coming now, sir. Insertion order coming or that is insert hash code order. That is not insertion order. ENO hash code number is lesser than ename hash code number. That's why it is coming first. That is coming next. Okay. Hash code wise ascending order it will store. Next. What is this? Institute. Institute Naresh IT. Control F11. Sir, institute coming left side, sir. This is insertion order. Okay. Next. HTTP put off. What is that? Teacher. Teachers Java. Okay. Core Java, no what? Control F11. देखो teachers कहाँ आया? So teachers hash code number is less than institute, greater than ename. That's why teachers is coming right. So hash table doesn't maintain insertion order. Everyone understand? This is hash table. Tell me all points. Point number 1. What is hash table? Hash table is first we take value, then key is positive. Hey, Himangi. First I consider you as animal and then person. Is it okay? Such a worst questions, how can you people ask? How can I take value and then Kira? Brainless fellow. Want 7279 mapping to ENO na 7 want to give information to ENO na information to 7279 na. Answer fast, otherwise you will be removed from the class. Then who has to write first? Key 7279 will be the key. Ashwini, current topic is how to get a hash code number. Follow. What I am saying? You getting the hash code number, what will you do with that hash code number? Whatever talking, I should give explanation, right? I should give the first point, explanation, then I should go, right? Otherwise, you don't understand. First. So, team telling something, then you will slap him, first explain talking. Me, hash table is a which it is collection number, collection. My question is it a legacy collection or collections framework collection? It is a legacy collection. From next, when to use hash table? If we want to store an object in an object with the mapping in key value pair format, we must use it is used for storing an object with mapping in key value pair format. Now tell me, is it a synchronized or non-synchronized? It is a synchronized collection. Next, is it ordered or unordered? It is a unordered collection. What is its implemented data structure? Java 1.0 collections are synchronized. What is its implemented data structure? What is the stack data structure? Stack. What the linked list data structure? Linked list. What the data structure of hash table? Hash table. Capital H, it is a class name. Hash table, it is a data structure name. Understood? Next. Default capacity 11. 11 objects are 11 entries are 11. Okay. Remember that. Incremental capacity double. Load factor is 16. Sorry, 0.75. Okay. What the meaning of load factor? I will tell you. Next, 7. This 11, default capacity 11, there is a point to be noted. Okay. So when program started, when I start explaining internals, I'll explain you that. Next, what type of objects are allowed? Tell me, if I take list implemented classes, vector, linked list, array list, stack, they are storing objects, one object, right? If I take hash set, linked hash set, enum set, tree set, also it is storing one object. But come to the table, how many objects it is storing? 2 objects. Every time it is taking 2 objects, key and value. So you must answer what type of objects are allowed. You have to give answer for both key and value. So tell me, as a key, what type of objects are allowed? Homogeneous, heterogeneous, unique, only unique. Next, as value, homogeneous, heterogeneous, unique and duplicate. Tell me, key must be the unique, value no need to be unique. So because key is unique, mapping to the value. For example, I want to store 2 students' name is Hari Krishna. Their roll number can be different or not? Sorry. Students are same, their roll number can be same. Roll number must be different. Roll number 1, Hari Krishna. Roll number 10 is also Hari Krishna. Then I want roll number 10 Hari Krishna. Then I will call him by Hari Krishna by roll number 10. So the here roll number 1, roll number 10 is nothing but key. So key should be unique and value can be duplicate. Okay, next. 8th point. Now what is the 8th point? Is null allowed or not? As key, not allowed. As value, Bolo, also not allowed. It is hash table. Okay, if I give null as a key, control F11, we'll get null pointer exception. And next, even if we give null as an argument, as a value, double quotes something. I'm writing something 1, 2, 3, and I'm passing. Then we'll get null pointer x. Either key or value, if you pass null, you will get null pointer x. Both are not allowed. Next, 9th point. What is the storing order? Correct. Key object hash code order. Okay. Objects are entries, sir. Entries are stored in key object hash code order. Next, retrieving. Entries are a value is retrieved either sequentially or randomly. Tell me, if I pass key, the key mapping value I can retrieve now. Now, for example, 727 I want. I will pass what? En. Then I'll get what? 727. System dot out dot println ht dot. There is a method called what? Get double quotes. I am passing en. Control F. Look at there 727 I am coming or not? Or I am passing teachers. Okay, institute I am giving. Institute I am giving. What will you get now? NI. That means I am able to access them randomly, na? A value, a single value or a particular value. A particular value is retrieved either sequentially or randomly. I want to retrieve all entries. All entries are retrieved. I mean, key can be a key or all entries can be retrieved only tell me here. I want to get ENO key. Already I have stored ENO key, na? To get this ENO key, do I have any identity? No. 7279 has an identity ENO. ENO to retrieve. I want to retrieve the key. The key doesn't have any identity, so I have to go line by line only. Sequentially only. Understand? Once I store key and value, I can get only key or I can get only value. If you want to get only key, I have to retrieve only sequential. So how to retrieve sequentially? I didn't start teaching it. How to retrieve sequential? I didn't start. That is a big story. I'll tell later. How to retrieve randomly? Just pass this key and get the value. Pass this key, get the value. Pass this key, get the value. Can I get the key randomly? You have to get sequentially only one by one. So these are the 10 points you should understand about what hash table. Can I hope all you understand? Let me upload. Yeah, online students who are not joined in this Google Classroom. has okay. Tell me, is collections framework collection or legacy collection? Legacy collection. Tell me, what is hash table? Hash table has one problem. What the problem? Synchronous. Synchronous collection is good in multi-threaded environment, but maximum majority of the time we need single thread model application. Majority of the time we will work with single thread, or we work with what? Method local operation. So for method local operation, synchronized collection gives less performance. So if you want high performance, then I have to use what class? Hash map. Tell me, hash table, hash map, program same or not? Points also same. Copy, paste. Hash table place, what is coming? This is M capital letter. Hash map is a collections framework collection available from Java 1.2. It is used for storing an object with mappings in key value pair format. It is when in multi-threaded model application with thread safety. Okay, multi-threaded model application in thread safety. Whereas hash map, it is used for storing an object with mappings in key value pair format without, okay, in single thread model application or in method local operation. That means you are creating collection inside where one method. Okay. Is it a synchronized or non-synchronized? Non-synchronized collection. It is a ordered or unordered? Unordered. Implement data structure is hash table. Default capacity 16. Hash table data structure hash table capacity is 11. Hash map maintain the capacity 16. This is same. Next key same. Value null. What is written? Not allowed. Here allowed. Hash map allowed. How many? Only one null. Only one null. Value as value allowed. How many? Multiple nulls. Why? Because duplicates are allowed. Next, entries are stored in same story. Entries are stored in key object hash code order. A particular value is retrieved from sequentially randomly. A key or all entries can be retrieved only sequentially. So what is the difference between hash table and hash map? Hash table is legacy, hash map is collections framework. Next, hash table is synchronized, hash map is non-synchronized. Hash table default capacity 11, hash map default capacity 16. Hash table doesn't allow null either as the key or value. Hash map allows null both as key and value. As key only one null, as value multiple nulls. Let us try all points here. Hash map. Krushi, I am removing you from the class. Join tomorrow. Tomorrow I will teach how to get hash code and hash order, all the things. Okay. Always you people are forcing me to remove. Cheppa, already I told. Tomorrow I'll explain you. Today I'm not teaching internals. But you people are sugar patients. Hash map. At least Guru Purnima day also people are not making me cool. Right? Today also disturbing me. Today also making me frustrated. I clearly told, tomorrow I'll explain. Already dates I gave, which topic will come, which day. But people are, hash map, tell me. Next one is what? Hash map. See, generally I don't care the day. I will care only punishments. If you are not okay, then I will not be double okay. My birthday na, teacher's day na, flowers day na, I don't consider. Okay. Punishments are common. Every day punishments will be there. Hash map. Hash map of all types of for objects allowed. All types of objects allowed. Okay. Map. Okay. HM equal to new hash map. Then system dot out dot println. What do you write? HM. Okay. Then control F11. What you got? Empty. No elements are there. Can we find the size of hash map? Yes. What the size? 0. Okay. Size Ravaya. Capacity is 6. Is what? 0. Tell me. In hash table. Also size is what? 11 or 0 na? 11 is size is 0. Capacity is 11. You cannot get capacity. You can get only what? Size. Next tell me. Online students, can you hear me now? Okay. So now listen. Tell me HM dot size, HM. Tell me HM dot size is what? 0. HM no element. So you're getting floor bracket. Next. Anything I am doing sake only. Understand? Punishments, pricing, subject, no subject, everything for your successful sake only. No problem. Okay. Now tell me here to add elements. How to add elements? Are entries, sir. I want to add entry. What is the method for adding entry? Put. I want to put first element A. Okay, I'm not taking. Already I have explained entry on Saturday. Na? Hash set is storing objects on hash code order. whatever you learn on Saturday with a hash set, same story with a hash table and hash map. In hash table, in place of ABCD, I have taken proper application, employee number, employee name. Okay. Now I'm going back to your understanding. Double quote say comma. I'm writing here what one double quote say one. Tell me what is the double quote say hash code number I told that day? 97, right? The hash code number of ENO, it's very difficult to calculate now. That's why I didn't talk much on that. Okay. Then now control F11A. Now I am writing B. B hash code number what? 98. So it will come next to A, right? If I write 5 here, 5 hash code number is 5. 5 hash code number is 5. And it is storing after that. Sorry, here you told 97, 98, 5. So what is this confusion, sir? Okay. If I want to talk more details why 5 is coming here, then it takes almost 2.5 hours. And tomorrow onwards, you won't come. So that's why I will teach it after completion of all the details. Okay. So that's why you hold. So why this 5 is coming here? 5 is not coming. Why before A? There is another story. One more story is there. Okay. So what do you understand? Acha, 5 hash code number is more than AB. Okay, chalo. That's why it is coming right side. Okay. Then now I am writing here what? 98, 98, 4. Where 98 will come? Next to A. All hash code objects are stored in one order. I mean B, 98 means B. Now let me take here 97. Now after A, right? If I write here, 98 is 5, where it will go after this? After B, 98 will go. Right? So how 97, 98 hash code number is lesser than 5, sir? And tomorrow class you will understand. Today, don't ask any questions. Today, just listen. What is the purpose? Purpose is what? Hash map is used for mapping. Okay. Once I map and store in what order, they will store hash code order. So what is the hash code order? On each object data, one unique number will be generated. How that number is generated? That is tomorrow class. At this minute? Okay. By seeing the output, you should decide, acha, A and 97, same hash code, one group. B and 98, one hash code, another group. 5 is different hash code, another group. Okay, na? Like that. Okay. Then can I store null here as a key? Yes. Control F11. Okay. Null hash code number is 0. Null hash code number is 0. That's why it is no. Null hash code number is 0. 0. That's why always it is coming here. Okay. Next. Now can I store null as value? Yes. 6 equal to null. Understood? So this is the basic idea about hash map. That's all. I am not writing complete full-fledged program. I am writing only based on these 10 points to understand. So if I write complete internals, if I explain, put internals, get internals, then it's become very difficult for your brain to accept. So when I feel you are comfortable with this terminology, then if I explain, you will accept. So that's what tomorrow I'll explain. All you guys understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what is the problem with hash map? What the problem with the hash set? Same problem with the hash map. It will not store objects in insertion order. It will store objects only in hash code order. But hash code order I don't want. According to my project, I want to maintain insertion order. Then what should I use? Hash set, linked hash set, hash map. Which topic? All you guys got clarity on what is the collection framework? Collection framework is nothing but set of classes and interfaces meant for collecting objects. there are 18 collection classes are there. You should know each class purpose. And when to use which class. If I use this class, which order elements are stored, which order elements are retrieved. Okay, when to use, which order storing, which order retrieving. Only 3 points you ought to remember. How that order maintaining is implemented background. Okay, so that is what in terms you ought to understand. So collection chapter is very, very, very easy if you remember all the class names and their purpose. And tell me, linked hash map is a collections framework collection available from Java 1.4 version. It is used for storing an object with mappings in key value pair format. Which order? In insertion order. If you want to store unique entries in insertion order, then we have to use linked hash map. When you are talking with linked hash map, we don't say synchronized, single thread model, thread safe. We don't talk all the nonsense, because hash map is comparing with a hash table. We will say linked hash map compare with a hash map. We will say what? Insertion order. Okay, next. It is a non-synchronized collection. Ordered or unordered? Ordered collection stores entries or maintains entries in insertion order with index or without index? Without index. Its implement data structure is hash table with doubly linked list. Hash table for storing, doubly linked list for mapping, maintaining the order. Default capacity same, 16, double 0.75. Keys are same, values are same, null same. Entries are stored in which order? Insertion order. Retrieving is same. So tell me, what the difference between linked hash map and linked hash map? Hash map doesn't maintain elements in insertion order. Linked hash map maintain entries in insertion order. Except this, remaining all points are in place of hash map, what I should write? Linked hash map equal to new linked hash map. LHM. Tell me, what is the output you will get? What is this? Output will come. Hash code order or insertion order? AB5, 97, 98, null and 6. Control F. So this is insertion order maintained. That's it. This is the difference between hash map, hash table. So tell me, if you want to store entries in multi-threaded environment, which collection I have to use? Hash table. If you want to store entries in single thread model application, which collection I have to use? Hash map. If you want to store entries in insertion order, then okay. Now tell me, what is the second problem of hash table? What the first problem of vector? Synchronization. Second problem is what? Insertion and removing problem. Tell me, in the table, can you insert in the middle? Table always entry stored at a last, or in hash code order it will store. There is no concept called inserting, removing problems with hash table. So vector second problem not there in hash table. What the third problem? Sequentially second problem. Insert, remove and sequential retrieving is linked list. What is the third problem I told? It cannot maintain, it cannot stop storing duplicates. Tell me, hash table by default stopping duplicates or not? Key is a unique only. So duplicate problem not there in hash table. What the fourth problem of vector? It cannot maintain sorting order. So first problem synchronize, second problem remove, insert, sequential retrieving, third problem cannot stop duplicate, fourth problem sorting. Tell me, is a hash table sorting objects, sorting entries? No. Hash map, linked hash map, sorting entries? No. Now I want to store of entries in sorting order. Key object sorting order I want to store. Then what was there? Tree set. Here what will be there? Huh? There we have tree set here. Then what is here? Hash set to hash map. Linked hash set, linked hash map. Tree set. No minimum common sense. Test10 underscore tree map. If you remember set, map is completed. Okay. Tell me which class I have to create. Tree setter, tree mapper. Tree map. Object. Object. TM equal to new tree map of. Then TM dot. What method I have to call? Put. Double quotes A1. C1. B3. Okay. System dot out dot println. TM. Tell me. Now the entries are sorted based on key order or value order. Value order. Key order. What is the output we will get? ABC, A2, B3, C1. A2, B3, C1. Is ascending order? Key wise sorting ascending order, right? We store objects in zigzag order. They are stored in a proper ascending order. So key object wise sorting will be there, but not values wise. Why I have taken values in zigzag order? To show you that key based order will be there, not value based. Okay, na? Right. So tell me all the points about reset. Point number 1. Tree map is collections framework collection available from. Second, it is used for storing entries in sorting order, comma, key based sorting order. Next, should not talk about synchronized and all. Okay, that's by default. Collections framework collections are synchronized, not synchronized. It is non synchronized. Tell me, ordered or unordered? Next. Let's implement data structure. Red, black, tree. Okay. Sixth one, default capacity 0. Incremental capacity 1. Load factor 100%. Okay. Next 7. What type of objects are allowed? As key only unique. Okay. Homogeneous, comparable, unique objects. Okay, homogeneous, comparable, unique objects. As value, all 4 types. Homogeneous, heterogeneous, unique. 8th. Null allowed or not allowed? ASCII, not allowed. Even 1 also not allowed. Next, value. Null is allowed. Multiple. Because value can be duplicate, na? Next, 9th point, storing order. Entries are maintained in key object sorting order. 10th point, retrieving order. Same. Keys, sequential, values. Random and sequential. So this is the story about tree map. If you remember tree map is easy. If you remember hash set, hash table, hash map is linked hash set, linked hash map. Tree set, tree map. Bacha topics. So 3 points you have to remember. Number 1, when to use, how it is stored, how it is retrieved. These 3 points, if you remember, all collections are easy. Collection chapter easy. Any question asking from collection, you can answer. Hash table, hash map, linked hash map, tree map complete. Now, enum set. Enum set or enum? Tell me. Class test 11 underscore. Remember enum set? What the use of enum set? Enum set is used for storing one enums named constant. Okay. Enum map is meant for storing. If you wanted to store what multiple here? Enum set is meant for storing one enum multiple named constant. Enum map is also same. Enum. But this enum named constant you use as a value or key. If you wanted to use a enum named constants as keys, values can be anything. If you want to store an object with a enum named constant as a key, then you have to use what? Enum map. Okay. Tell me, last class, I told you one thing. If you wanted to assign the price of the courses, you have to write lot of code. What do you write? You should write a constructor, you have to write lot of story. Okay. Now, I want to give one enum now. New enum I want to create. Enum food item. Did you see how many food items? Okay, tiffin shop you take. Inside tiffin hotel, you will have idli, dosa, puri, vada, bhaji. Not bujji, bhaji. Bonda is bhaji. Okay, bonda. And last. Okay. Listen, understand very important. Contain a menu. If you want to create a menu kind of items, then you have to use what? Enum. So now enum food item, okay, menu is ready. when you are giving this menu for printing, okay, menu board if you want to prepare, are you preparing its prices also? Menu board, price also printing on coming. Bro, this is a menu, Rababu. Now the hotel decided to print a menu to stick on a wall. The people who are coming, you want to see what are the different items are available. So he is giving the menu for printing, okay? Printing and preparing the board. On this board, prices also printed, written on hand. What question I have asked? I asked a question, menu board. The price is also printed on comma. The prices are time to time changing, na? If prices also printed, then the hotel will be today 10 rupees, next month 15 rupees, that next month 20 rupees. Then every time board is preparing. No, right? So what is this? Key. What is this? Value. The value is nothing but price. Key is nothing but item. And value nothing but price. Okay. Item idli. Ek idli de do. Dosa. Puri. Vada. Bonda. Nee bonda. Right? Bonda, along with bonda, your bonda also will be there. Now, what will be there here? Colon, 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 colon. This is the board is given an order. Now the board manufacturer preparing the board and then giving on hang. Okay. Now later that hotel owner, he will write by using his hands. What will write price? Idli. Party, yeah? You know, the most unlucky fellow in the world, two people. Number one, farmer. Number two, employee. Okay. Farmer, his crop, the price is never increased. What he is selling, decided by the businessman, how much he is asking, that much he sell. Ante. His life is gone. In the market, how much more cost is increasing, decreasing, doesn't matter. His crop always is getting loss only. Second, employee. Fees are increasing. Outside market prices are increasing. Okay, everything is growing, but employee salary will be the same. You know, business also increasing, more money is coming, but the owner of the business never ready to share his profit to the employee. Worker, right? Yes or no? This is open secret. That's why please don't become employee. Please try to become employer. The talent in me class. If I have that much talent, why I'll come to your class, sir? Okay. Always I used to tell to my students, be an entrepreneur. Don't be just a employee. So initially you join as an employee, understand the business and prepare a team. Well, what you call team and trustful people, your friends and all, and never give the authority to your friends. Your friends should be like employees and you have to share the profit. You never give account details or account accessing to your friends. No data should not be accessible. What you are telling, they have to do. And later, this much profit coming, this much business happen, this much profit for you, for me, you can share. You should be the owner of the business so that always will be safe. Your friends will not cheat you. Understood? Right. And when a person in the business feeling to cheat you, when you are not giving sufficient money for him, you are earning more money and you are not sharing the profits, always you are behaving like a conjuice and eating all the profits, then your friend will get what? Jealous on you and angry on you, and he will start killing your business. Right? So don't try to earn money generations. For you and your next generation, if you have money, sufficient. for their generation, next generation don't earn money. Understand?
Yeah.
If you earn money for your children, then the next children become waste fellow in the world. And he will start becoming a terrorist in the world. He will start creating problems to others because he's having sufficient money. He's having only one thing. What? Go onto the roads, create the problems to others. Yes or no? If you don't have money, he will go onto the road for earning money. In the process of earning money, he should have a good relation with the other people because he has to get money from other people's pocket only, na? So earn money only for you, for your next generation children. That's all. For other children also, if you earn money, donate that money to some other people who are poor. You don't give that money to the next generation. Okay, let them suffer. They let them earn the money so that society will be good. And whatever the money you are earning, invest on India so that India will grow. Make India grow. Okay, not your family grow. Okay. ఏం చేసుకుంటారు బాబు కోట్లు సంపాదించుకొని మోరో పెట్టిన 40 దోశ 50 పూరి 50 వడ 45 బోండా ఏదో రాసుకున్నారు బాబు 45 35 ఇడ్లీ 35 let me వడ 40 some price are written. Okay, listen now. Who has prepared the menu? Owner. Is it fixed na? Changeable or not changeable? Changeable. Not changeable. Now the price is also fixed or changeable? Time to time I want change. Listen. There is a problem with Enum. Can I specify the price here? Today I am not have energy. Already I explained the concept, still you are coming to the class with a empty brain. Worst fellows. Last classes also not studying, right? Such a worst people you are. First classes not studied, okay. Can I mention here idli 35? But what is the rule? I must have one instance variable private, double price. Next, constructor, private food item of double price. Then then this dot price equal to price. Okay, and then you have to write public double get price and then return price. Okay, and here I should specify 50. Let me make it as a 45. This is 50. This is 40 and this is 40. Okay. Now tell me any compile time error? No. All the people think I have compiled this program. I compiled this program. Dot class file is generated. Now tell me. Along with the named constant, its value is dynamically we are passing or we make it fixed. That means we ordered a board with food item name and its price printed. Na? Then is not changeable, right? Can you read enum value dynamically from the keyboard? No. You cannot read enum value, enum named constant value from the keyboard because enum named constant value you have to assign there itself in the bracket. To take the value in the bracket, can I use command line arguments or scanner, buffer reader? No. So you have to hard code. If I hard code, it is a problem or not? Yes. So Sun Microsystem has given alternative for this. Bhai, you don't assign values here. You just create named constants. Just create named constants. Okay, just create named constant. Assign values to it in a map. What is that map? In a map. In a map, which enum? Food item. Food item named constants, which type of value? Double. You cannot take a primitive type, you have to take reference type. Wrapper class you have to take enum map equal to new enum map. Listen, enum set object you cannot create with constructor. Enum map you have to create by using constructor. Okay, new enum map. Enum map of which type of enum map? Which type of enum map? Food items. Dot class semicolon. Tell me, is it a empty enum map or values enum map? Empty enum map doesn't have anything. You didn't add any named constants. Now the question: why Sun Microsystem didn't give parameterized factory methods? Why they are given constructor? Enum map is meant for just taking the named constants into this enum map with value. With value. With factory method, how can I set values? With the factory method, I can only take the named constants. To that named constants, what values I have to set? So that's why they are forcing us to create object by using parameterized constructor. Then you have to start add the enum constant. How? By using put method. Put of food item dot idli. What the price? 40. 35. Okay, 35. Okay. Why error? The method of food item in the okay, this one I have to take it as 30.0. Why? Remember auto boxing out unbox? If you pass 35, 35 will be converted as which object? Integer. And what the parameter you have taken? Double. Integer to double mapping is not possible. Okay, be careful. So if you take here generic type double, you have to pass what? Double type of value only. Otherwise, you'll get compiled error. Okay, let me make it as 30. Generic type is double. Must pass 35 as double. Next, food item dot dosa 40. Food item dot puri 50. Vada 45. Next, bonda. What? Tell me. This way of assigning values, assigning price to the food items is dynamic or static? Can I read those price values from the keyboard? No, no. Can I read the price values from the keyboard? Create a scanner object. SCN dot. Can I call next double here? Can I write a message? Enter idli price. Enter dosa price. And in place of 35.40, 50, 45, 40, can I write here? SCN dot next double? No, no. The first style, enum, is constant. Once you assign value, lifelong same value. That is fixed. Whereas via enum map is fixed or dynamic? Okay, there are two options. I want only store named constants. Use enum set. Okay, no, I want named constant with the values. Then enum map. So then how can I get the prices, sir? Okay, by using get method. Already know, no? Get method. So now I want to display here the menu now. Okay, menu I want, right? How to write menu? System dot out dot println double quotes item. Okay. /t one /t sufficient and price. Okay. Tell me. Item, how can I get item? Food item dot idli colon, okay, plus slash t plus enum map dot get of, what did I, food item dot idli. Pass idli as a key to get method. It returns its value. Look at that. Idli display idli. The name idli as it is displayed. Okay. Now here food item dot idli. When you display named constant, what is displayed? I told as it is name will be displayed. Its value is available wherein named enum map. So give it as a key. The key mapped value 35 is retrieved from enum map and displayed there. Okay. Next. Now food item dot dosa. Now pass food item dot dosa. Next puri. Not puri, puri. Okay, na? So which application is dynamic? Enum constant with enum with prices or enum map with prices? Enum map with prices is dynamic. Now let me change these values. Okay, instead of directly hard coding, now let me make it as dynamic. How? Scanner SCN equal to new scanner of system dot in. Okay, and now here enter idli price. What do you enter here? SCN dot. Right. What do you write here? Dosa SCN dot. Okay. Now it's asking enter idli price 35, dosa price 40, puri price 50, vada price 45, bonda price 40. Okay, na? So now later I want to change these values. Yes. Again, I will rerun this program. Then is asking again enter values. I entered values. Those values are stored in the map. From the map, we are reading it. So the simple application. So hope you understand enum map purpose. Okay, tell me. First point, the enum map is a collections framework. Collection available from which version? 1.5 or above. Enum is available from which version? It is used for storing enum and enum named constants as key. Basically, it is used for assigning values to an enum named constants. Statically or dynamically? But remaining all points are same. It is non-synchronized. Four, it is random access or ordered or unordered? Ordered collection. Ordered collection. What the order? Enum named constants declared order. And next, what is the data structure? There is no data structure actually. I can say enum array or else as table. Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, look at that. They are using what? Array one. Okay. Is it raining outside? Next, sixth, default capacity. In number of enum named constants. Seventh, what type of objects are allowed? As key, only current enum named constants. As value, all four types. Homogeneous, heterogeneous, unique, and next, 8th point. Null as key, not allowed. As value, allowed. How many? Next, 9th point. Storing order. Is sequentially values values sequentially and random. Okay now, so this is the story about enum map. Got an idea? So simple, 3 points you have to remember. When to use this collection, in which order elements are stored, in which order elements are retrieved. 3 points. On each collection, you have to remember 3 points. Every point I'm showing practically, but you have to remember. Simple. When I can remember, I am a human. Yesterday, I have one small experience. Okay. In my community. Yesterday Sunday, no? Yesterday night I went for some walking outside, okay? Then around 10 o'clock I returned to home. While coming on corridor, ground floor corridor, one small puppy is going that side, this side. Then I thought of, it's missed from her home. Then I catch it. Then I taken a photo, posting in WhatsApp group to all the community. Babu, someone pet is gone. Please come and collect. So then the puppy is, is pulling me. Then chalo, which direction is going? I am going. After some distance it's going, it is now smelling all the places. Then I am pulling it back to hand over to the security. No, it's not coming. Then I got a doubt. Maybe it remember its home. So then I allow it to go. Then it's going at one house. And already I have verified one house, it is smelling. It found it's not its house. Then again it is taking left turn, right turn and going. Then at one house it is, stand there and then smelling, and with legs it is start beating. Then I knock the door. Is this a puppy? Is your puppy? Ha, mere. Sir. Why you left it outside? I shouted. Ha, mere boy, mere beta chod the outside. I surprised it, okay? In that big community, it found exactly its house and then standing there until the door is open. And when I'm pulling it, it is not coming. Moral of the story, animal has intelligence. You idiots. Understood? Actually, I have deleted from WhatsApp. Maybe it's there or not. If it's there, I want to show you. It's deleted yesterday. Okay, it's very small pet. It's watchman. Small dog, it's smelling its place. It can remember with its smell. Dogs or pets, anything can remember the people, not only by faces, by smell also. Okay, na? You people don't have smell, you people don't have brain, you don't have eyes, you don't have anything. Okay? Only one thing, only mouth, eat, eyes, sleep. So, one thing simple. When Hari can remember, why I cannot remember? He studied, I didn't study. He is studying and I am not studying. That is only the difference. So I also prepare my material, you also prepare your material, and I am sharing my material. Once you study these points, then search in the YouTube, search in the Google, are there any more points, excess points which I didn't cover? And there. So spending time is only the lagging in you. So you are having some other works other than studying core Java. Maybe Oracle you are studying. My 11 o'clock batch student, JavaScript studying. Okay, one day I gave assignment, he didn't study. I asked, why you didn't study? And that previous two classes were holiday. Then I asked, 2 days holiday and the given assignment you didn't study, what we are doing? I was studying JavaScript, sir. In my class time, he was studying JavaScript, and why he is coming to Java? So you people are spending the time on unnecessary things which are useless. He want to come to Java side job, but he is studying JavaScript, and so what should I do him? I should. Okay, next, text 12. There is another kind of map called what? Weak hashing. It is very weak. Shivering. It will get easily, dengue fever or the fever, and very weak. Okay. How it is weak? Let us understand. There is something called garbage collection. Okay, look at here. I'm creating one class called example int x and what? Yeah, semicolon and constructor int x and this dot x equal to x and override a toString method return double quotes plus x, or else I write example of plus double quotes. So now I'm creating example class object e1 equal to new example of some 10 system dot out dot println e1. Okay, I'll do one thing. Okay, then what are you getting? Example of 10. Now I created object and I have used this object and I forgot to destroy that object. Then is it a useless object in the JVM or not? If I create objects in the project like this, some 1 crore objects I create. All objects are created inside where? Heap area. Then heap area is an infinite memory or finite memory? It's a finite memory. Okay. Then if I keep on creating objects and not destroying the objects, then tell me next newly created object will have space or will not have space? Now 4 to 6 I am taking class. 6 o'clock their topic completed. They have to leave the classroom. But they are sitting here only saying that we don't go. Then can you people come and sit here? No, because you don't have space. Then what happened? Out of memory error will come. Out of memory. There is no memory. This is a heap area. This heap area is capable of holding 300 objects. Now 301 object is coming. Possible or not possible? Not possible. Then JVM will shut down by throwing an exception out of memory. Then how to solve this out of memory error? By cleaning unnecessary objects. So once you use your object, once the object use is completed, destroy that object. Can you destroy the object? No. As a Java developer, my responsibility is step number 1, create the object. Okay. Step number 2, use that object. Step number 3, destroy the object. No. Step number 3, unreference the object. What I should do? Unreference the object. Tell me. Once you unreference the object, unreference the object. How to unreference object? Simple. By assign what? Null. Tell me. If I assign null to E1 variable, is this object held by any other object? No. No object is holding that object. Then that object is called what? Unreference object, or that object is called what? Useless object. Then a object is unreferenced, then it is marked as an unreference object. Then you should ask JVM, please destroy this object. How can I ask JVM to start a thread? How can I ask a JVM to start a thread? By calling start. How can I ask JVM to interrupt the thread? By calling interrupt method. Same way, how can I ask a JVM to destroy the object? By calling system.gc. For the method, GC stands for garbage collection. We are requesting JVM, please run garbage collector and destroy that unreferenced object. Now my question, when I call GC method, 100% guaranteely JVM start the garbage collector? No. If JVM feels heap memory is running low, then only it passes our thread execution and run garbage collector. So GC is a requesting to the JVM or forcing? Requesting JVM or forcing JVM? We are requesting JVM. Sometimes it is ignore the request also. Okay. But it's a good idea. Whenever you feel these objects are not required, you call system.gc. JVM may consider request and remove all unreferenced objects and heap memory will be free. Understood all you people? Right. So now let's see, is that object destroyed or not? Sir, how can I see that object destroyed or not? I can see object created or not by using constructor, right? After this dot x is completed, that means system dot out dot println. When control is coming out of the constructor means object creation completed or not? Object is created. Now look at there, object is created, right? Now tell me, I am writing here something static block system dot out dot println. Tell me, by the time static block execution completed means class loading is completed. Na? Yes. Class is loaded. So by using static block, I know class is loaded or not. By using constructor, I know object created or not. Then how do I know object is destroyed or not? Understand my question? Yes. For that, we have one special method called protected. We have one special method protected. Let me take this. In java.clang.object class, we have one special method called what? Finalize. What the method name? Finalize. In java.clang.object class, we have 11 methods. Among the 11 methods, one of the methods is what? Finalize. What the use of finalize? The word itself is telling finalize means just before destroying the object, I want to execute some logic. Then that logic we will write inside where? Finalize method. Then finalize. Here I am writing system.out.println. Which object is destroyed? This plus double quotes object is destroyed, about to destroyed. About to destroyed means by calling finalize method, object is not destroyed. Okay. After finalize method is completed, control will go to garbage collector. Then garbage collector will destroy. Following up, when garbage collector is before destroying the object, garbage collector internally will call finalize method. It's like a start method here. When you call start method requesting JVM to call run method. Na? Yes. Similarly, when you call GC method, we are requesting the garbage collector to run, and before running call finalize. Then like how thread scheduler will call run method, same way garbage collector will call what? Finalize method just before destroying the object. After finalize method execution completed, control come back to garbage collector. Then garbage collector destroy that object. Understood? Now finalize method is executed. Now, if I don't call GC method, tell me, object destroyed or not destroyed? Not destroyed. If we call system.gc method, object is destroyed? Yes. Now, let's see. Here I am trying to create this object inside for loop for int I equal to 1, I less than 10, I plus plus. I am moving this object inside. Then totally how many objects are created? I number of objects, right? Just I am passing I value as an argument to find different objects. Then now here, tell me, by the time for loop completed, control come out, is this even variable is destroyed or not? Why? You didn't listen my question. Without listening question, you are saying no. What question I have asked? Tell me. Even variable is destroyed or not? Destroyed or not destroyed? Destroyed. Why? Because out of then why did you say no? That's what I am telling from the day beginning of the course. Don't answer fast. Think 1 second and give answer. Tell me guys, is even is local to for loop? Na? Yes, sir. Once iteration is coming out, even is destroyed, and then this object is automatically become unreferenced or not? Now tell me, I no need to assign even, I no need to assign null, automatically variable is destroyed and this object become unreferenced. Now I am calling system.gc. Then how many objects are there in JVM to destroy? 10 objects. Then garbage collector will wait to destroy all the 10 objects. Will JVM wait for the garbage collector to destroy all the 10 objects? Is my request is taken or not? Check. I value 1, I less than or equals to 10. Look at there 1 to 10. 7, 4, 3, 2, 1, 10, 9, 8, 6, 5. All 10 objects are destroyed. No? Increase this number to 20. Just I want to prove that it will not accept all requests. Just see that 20 objects destroyed or not. Destroyed or? Yeah, 20 also came now. 7 and all are destroying in the same order? No. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Actually, your batch is Tada batch. 200. 200 objects also destroyed. Namaskaram. Look at there. Example of two object is destroyed. 200, 180, 170, 169. Okay, that means when you request the garbage collector, will garbage collector guarantee destroy all the objects? No. Garbage collector is a daemon thread. Will JVM wait for garbage collector to destroy all the objects? When JVM will wait for threads to, when JVM will wait for a thread to complete, if it is a non-daemon. Who is the non-daemon now in JVM? Main. Garbage collector is a non-daemon thread. Now, garbage collector is a daemon thread. So JVM is not waiting for garbage collector to complete its task fully. If you want to make garbage collector run fully, you have to pass main thread. Thread dot sleep of some 1000 milliseconds I am giving. Okay, and now add those declaration. Now observe, all objects are destroyed now. Example 1 to 200, all objects are destroyed. So what is the point? If I don't call sleep method, there is no guarantee all objects are destroyed because garbage collector is a daemon. All people understand? So answer questions. Question number 1. What is garbage collection? What is a garbage? Unused objects available in the heap memory is called what? Garbage. Unreferenced objects or unused objects there in the heap is called garbage. Then what is the problem with unused objects? Because of unused objects, heap memory is filled, no space for new objects to create. JVM is shut down with out of memory error. Then what should I do? We have to, every time we have to destroy unused objects from the heap area. So as a developer, we are responsible for create object, use that object and unreference the object. We don't destroy the object, unreference the object. Then who will destroy the unused? Garbage collector will. We have a special JVM called garbage collector. Garbage collector is responsible for destroying the objects. Will JVM execute garbage collector automatically to destroy the unused objects? No. We have to request the JVM explicitly by using system.gc or by using a runtime.getRuntime.gc. GC method is available in two places, in system class and in runtime class. Okay, in runtime class, GC method is a non-static method, and in system class, it is a static method. Generally, we will call by using system.gc. Okay, then next, when you call system.gc, is garbage collector immediately is started and running and destroying the objects? No. System.gc is forcing JVM or requesting JVM? Yeah, we are requesting the JVM to start the garbage collector to destroy objects. Okay, how do we know whether the unreferenced objects are destroyed or not destroyed? We have to override finalize method. What is finalize method? It is a java.lang object class method, which is used for placing logic to run just before object is destroying. Who will call finalize method? Garbage collector. Can I call finalize method? Yes. If I call finalize method, is object destroyed? No. Destroying logic is not available in finalize method. It is available in. There is a compulsory asking question. What is the difference between final, finally, finalize? Such a worst question it is. Okay. Who created this question? I don't know. If I find him, definitely, because all three are content final, final, final. That's why people create this question. What is the difference between final, finally, finalize? Okay. You have to answer this question because it's a very famous interview question. Okay. Final, finally are keywords. Finalize is a method. It is a name of a method available in java.lang.object class. Final is a keyword to create a variable method or class as final. Finally is a block associated with a try. Finalize is a method associated with garbage collector. Finally and finalize we will can compare. Finally and finalize we can compare, because in finally block and in finalize method, in both the places we will write cleanup code or unreferencing logic. That means the objects created inside try block are unreferenced and allowed to destroy inside finally block. The objects created inside class and constructor, those are unreferenced and allowed to destroy in finalize method. Understand? Finally, finalize and servlet destroy, all three are same. Finally block also contain cleanup code. Finalize is also contain cleanup code. Destroy, servlet class or destroy method also contain cleanup code. So finally block contain cleanup code for unreferencing the objects, those are created in try block. Finalize method contains the cleanup code for unreferencing the objects created inside constructor. Next, destroy method contains cleanup code for unreferencing object, those are created in servlet. Servlet as a resources if we create, we will write that logic inside destroy method. Okay. Finally, for the point from this program, hope you got some clarity on garbage collection. Okay. In projects, tell me, if you create object and stored in a local variable, can I use that objects in the next lines of the code? I have asked question. If I create object in the for loop and store in the local variable, can I use that object after for loop? I cannot. Then I want to use this object after for loop. Then where I have to store? Class level. Method level. Outside of the for loop. Outside of the for loop, before for loop, you have to declare this variable. Now, what do you write? Example E1 semicolon. Now tell me, if I write example E1 semicolon, how many variables, how many objects you can store? E1 is a variable, na? Why you are thinking, man? How many objects it can hold? After for loop completed, control come down. How many objects are there in the E1? One. Which object? First object or last object? It can hold only last object. Then 199 objects are gone. What should I do now? I don't want to lose my 199 objects. Bolo. I want to store all these objects and want to use after for loop. Then should I take variable or array? What should I take? Array. So I have to comment it. Then what I should write here? If I write E1 equal new example, only one object will be there. Then what I should do here? I must create example array EA equal to new example array of, tell me, what is the size I have to pass? 200. Okay. Then here what logic I should write? EA of I equal to new example of I. Okay, now then EA of I. E of I plus, you can write any number, 0 or 1, 2, 3, your wish. Then how can I unreference? How can I unreference all the objects? If I assign EA equal to null, what happened? All objects are unreferenced now. Array is unreferenced. If array is unreferenced, it's hold all objects also unreferenced. I am holding your hand and my other hand is holding one rope. Then if I release the rope, now I am falling. Along with me, you also falling down. Na? Bahubali movie, remember? Bahubali is jumping to catch that spy. Balaladeva is holding the rope. Okay. Actually, the plan is leaving that rope and killing Bahubali. Okay. But Katappa is coming. So he is catching. Right. So here, who is Katappa? That EA. Yeah. Right. EA variable is holding Bahubali. Bahubali is holding 200 object spice. Now, if the EA variable is unreferenced, array is unreferenced, automatically 200 objects also unreferenced. Totally, how many objects are unreferenced? 201 objects. 200 example objects, and one is what? Array object. Okay, na? Right. Now I am calling system.gc, and then observe all 200 objects are eligible for garbage collection. Control F11. Array index out of bounds exception index 2. Right? Ma? Less than? Okay. Look at there. All example objects are destroyed now. 200 objects are created. All 200 objects are destroyed. So let's start with here 0. Okay. So now finally, hope you understand garbage collection with array. Paka? Now, if I choose array, programming is very difficult now. I have to perform different operation on array, searching, sorting, retrieving. Right? So it's not a good idea of choosing array. Then what I required? Collection. Which collection? Array list. Array list of example objects you want to store. AL equal to new array list of. Then what code I have to write here? AL dot add of what do you write? New example of I. Understood? Now if I choose collection, do I need to specify size every time? Automatically it is growing. As and when number of objects you want to change, how many places I have to do change? 2 places. Array place and also loop. If I choose collection, do I need to change it in a collection place? No. Automatically growable. After for loop, all objects are available in the collection? Yes. Next, down. Can I use all the elements via collection? AL dot get I can write? Yes. In place of EA of 0, what statement I should write? Previously I have written E1. Then EA of 0. Now EA of 0 place what you write now? Come on, collection code. AL dot get of index number 0. Then control F11. Look at there. Example of 0 object coming or not? Tell me, are there any object eligible for garbage collection? I call system.gc. Any object eligible for garbage collection? No. Why? Come on. How many objects created? 200. 200 objects are created. Now 200 objects are not eligible for garbage collection. Why? What size were you? When object is eligible for garbage collection, if it is unreferenced. Okay. Did I unreference any object in the program? Then how garbage collector can destroy the object? Garbage collector can destroy only unreferenced objects. Now, EA equal to null place. What I am writing? AL equal to null. Tell me, when I write AL equal to null, now collection is unreferenced. Elements also unreferenced. Yes or no? Collection is unreferenced. Elements also unreferenced. Totally 201 objects are eligible for garbage collection. Do you understand difference? Previously, why it is not unreferenced? I mean, why it is not destroyed? Now it is destroyed. Yes. Previously not destroyed because elements in the available in the collection is not unreferenced. But there is a small problem. I want unreferenced only elements, not collection. Now array list is also unreferenced. Okay, then what you should do? I don't want to unreference my collection. Then here I should write for loop int I equal to 0, I less than or equals to 200, I plus plus. Then what do you write? AL dot set of I with what? Null. Then every index reference is replaced with what? Null. 200 locations are assigned with null. Then all 200 objects links are destroyed from the array list. Are able to visualize code? Array list contain how many objects? 200 objects. 0 index first object, 0 index 2 object, 0 index third object, 4th index, like that. 200 objects, down objects. All references links are there down. Then when I call AL dot set of I place what is coming? 0, comma null. In 0 index of the collection AL, what is stored? Null. Null if we store the existing 111 replace with null, this reference is gone. Example object is unreferenced, na? Garbage collector now destroy all objects. Example 99. Where is 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay. Zigzag order it is destroyed.